Welcome to Mining for Comprehension. This game is targeted for lower elementary age students. The purpose of Mining with Comprehension is to provide an engaging and fun learning activity for students to work on reading comprehension skills. This game uses the story of the Three Little Pigs. There are 4 mini-games that students will encounter as they navigate through the game. At the successful completion of those mini-games, students will be able to collect items to use for a celebration at the end of the game. At the completion of this game, the students will have read a story, answered 10 comprehension questions, and completed various tasks along the way. First, students will spawn at the first mini-game. Students will be asked to answer the first question. If students choose an incorrect answer, it will bring them to a dead end, and a sign will tell them to turn around and try again. A correct answer will bring them to a dispenser, and when the player walks over the plate, an item will automatically be added to their inventory. Students will use those items at the completion of the game for their celebration. Once they exit, they will see their first set of directions that explain the game. Depending on the reading ability of the students, teachers may need to read the directions to them. Students will be given a minecart by stepping on the plate. Students have an option to use a minecart and ride the track throughout the game. There are signs along the way that tell the story. If the minecart goes too fast, the students can choose to walk and follow the yellow path along the way instead. This will allow them to go at their own pace. The students will need to make sure to read each sign carefully because they will use any information learned to answer 10 comprehension questions. I am just going to quickly go through the track to show you how to get to the end of the story. And so you can see there are lots of signs with the story on them that the students will be reading, and all the information that they read will be used to answer their comprehension questions at the end. So the last sign says to exit the cart and follow the path to the question. So the students will exit their minecart if they're on it, or continue walking on the yellow path. Before reaching the comprehension questions, there is a mini-game question that will provide the students with an item from the dispenser with a correct answer. So if the student chooses the correct answer, they'll step across the plate and it will dispense another item that they can use at the end of the game for their celebration. After completing that mini game, students will come upon another set of directions. Again, depending on reading level, teachers may need to read the directions to the students. As the students enter the house, there will be a question and 3 doors with answers above each door. The students will read the question and choose an answer. If they choose a correct answer, the student will be teleported to the next question. However, if they answer incorrectly, they will be transported to the spot in the story where the information can be found. This will provide students with an opportunity to reread and find the correct answer. Once they have found the information they need, they can follow the red path, open the gate, and teleport back to the question and answer it correctly. The same situation will occur for all 10 comprehension questions. After choosing the correct answer to question number 3, students will be teleported to our third mini-game. There is a poster with directions to follow, which may need to be read by teachers depending on the reading ability of the students. In this mini-game, students will create a house either made out of straw or made out of sticks. Everything they need to use is inside the chest. The students will need to take a picture of their house after it is complete, take the item earned from the dispenser, and use the command block to teleport to the next question. After students answer question 9 correctly, they will be transported to our last mini game. Here, students will choose which material the wolf could not blow down. An incorrect answer will bring the students to a dead end. A correct answer will bring the students through this path. They'll step on this plate and pass through to their last and final dispenser. The directions here say to step on the plate 3 times. So the students will step on the plate, collect an item, step off the plate, step on the plate, step off the plate, step on the plate, and step off the plate. And that will give them the 3 items they need. Then students will go to the command block and they'll be teleported to the final question. After students choose the correct answer, they will be teleported to the end of the game. So after they complete the final mini game and answer the last comprehension question, students will use the items they collected from the mini games along with the items from the chest and follow the recipe and craft fireworks as a celebration for successfully completing the mini games and answering all the comprehension questions. Finally, students will walk through the doors and a final set of directions will be posted. Again, teachers may need to read the directions to students depending on their reading level. Students will be creating a house that can withstand the huffing and puffing of a big bad wolf. They will be able to use all items from the inventory. There are predetermined lots for the students to use to build their house. And at the completion of building their house, students are asked to take a picture using the camera from the inventory. This is the end of Mining with Comprehension. I am sure students will love playing the game as an alternative to a pencil and paper task. Students will be engaged and teachers will be amazed.